Hey everyone, it's T. Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you are not already subscribed, I would please ask that you subscribe, hit those notifications, like, share this video. It is a huge help to me and I would be eternally grateful. Today what we're going to do is we're just going to do some swatching of some polishes that I have gotten recently. But what we're going to do that's a little different is we're going to use these little swatchers right here, if you can see. And they're actually, my best friend Natasha is getting into playing with resin, and she brought me these into the office and asked if I could use them as swatchers. And I said, well, hell, let's try. So that's what we're going to do. If you would like to stick around and see me swatch these little swatching heads that she's given me, or whatever we want to call them, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use my new Blanc Blanc nail stands. And these are one of the only two nail stands I own that aren't magnetic. So I was pretty stoked to get them. Fuzzy on there. I got these from Sweetie, and they were literally $7 for two of them. And I was like, sold. I'll be happy to grab a couple of those. And they're really cute. I love that they're like little hearts. That's adorable. All right, let's get that out of the way. I also have I'm stuck. See that? I got stuck. I also have another camera. You might be able to see it right here. I'm experimenting with doing some B-roll shots, so we'll see how artsy we get, right? The name of this brand is one that Teresa is not going to attempt to pronounce. I haven't heard anyone pronounce it, so I haven't been able to write it down phonetically, so your guess is as good as mine. But it is 6 bottles. It starts R89 and goes through R94. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. Ooh, it's blue. Blue. Oh my Lord, have mercy. That's green. In case you didn't notice, that's green. So blue. I'm like, oh, it's blue. I swear to God, I'm not fucking colorblind. I know it's green. So that's the first one. I think since we have 6 of these, I'm going to go ahead, and she has 6 little apples here that we can use. So we're going to use these 6 apples for our swatchers today. And I think these will be the kind of thing that I'll probably stick on to the bottle once they're all cured and everything. They're a little thick, I will say. I mean, you can see. But I was so, when she brought them in, I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute. So she's my best friend. I work with her. I have known her. Oh my gosh, how long have I known her? I wonder, is this Cateye? I can't remember if these are Cateye or not. Let's find out if these are Cateye. I think they may. And yep, they're Cateye. So just kind of try to push that silver kind of up until the middle. I don't need a lot. I just want to be able to tell that it's a Cateye. And that did not work, in case you were wondering. Take 2. I was watching Tara from Lynn Nails 81. She did a video a couple of weeks ago with the magnet and the making the hearts on the nails with the magnet, and it looked so cute. I really want to try that. Let's see if we can get this to do what I want it now. trying to just get it to go in. Come on. All right, we're going to let that one go in and cure and see how it comes out. We'll probably do 2 coats on it. Oops, let me move this out of the way. And while that one's curing, let's go ahead and do our next one. So this is R90. R90 is, let's see, will Teresa get the color correct? Kind of like a, what do we want to call this? A peachy pink? All right, let's see. Ah! I think I told you all before, I have big hands. I got teased as a child that I had man hands, which of course as a girl was not what you wanted to hear, but I had really long fingers, big hands when I was young. And man, oh man, all right, that's what I wanted. Boy, can kids be cruel. All right, let's put a second coat on this green. That is just so pretty. So again, this is R89, and we're just going to put a second coat on this one. I'm excited to see what they will look like from the other side, because that's what I'm curious about, is will you be able to see them and have the color be represented nicely using these resin swatchers? So we will find out, won't we? The more I put this on, it has kind of like a brown undertone to it. It looks much more brown now. It looked peachy pink when I first grabbed it out of the bottle. Okay. Oops, that was close. So let's put some top coat on this one just so that we can take it off real quick and see what it looks like. I'm curious to see how well it will work. My friend Natasha, she's one of these, she's such a crafty person. Like, she loves crafts. She knits, or not knits, I'm sorry, she crochets. That's a little bit too much. What did you think you were, like, coating a XXL nail? My God. So I think it was during COVID, she taught herself via YouTube. Gotta love our YouTube, right? To crochet. So now she does a lot of crocheting, which recently, I'm not quite sure what got her into it, but she's gotten into resins. And I don't think, from what I understand, these are not UV resins that she's using currently. These are resins that cure with just over a specific period of time. I just realized I'm putting a third coat on this one, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put, well, in case you were wondering what a third coat looked like, I wanted to put a top coat on that. And I just spaced out on it. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. All right, remind me next time. It's top coat on that one. All right, so let's see what it looks like. A big experiment. Let's get the tab off of it. Stay on here on my little blanc blanc. All right. So, I mean, from the sides are a little foggy. I don't know if you can tell. So the sides are kind of foggy, right? But when you look at it from the top, I think it's cute. You can tell it's a cat eye. It's funny, I did the cat eye with an X in it. I don't know if you can tell that. But somehow, when I did my cat eyes, I wasn't paying attention, and I have them it's next. It's kind of cool looking, but it was unintentional. So what I was thinking of doing, like I said, was doing either top of the bottle, but top of the bottle, I feel like, yeah, you get an idea that it's green, but you don't get the best idea, right? Lordy, if I were to put it on the top of the bottles, like that. Don't get me wrong. I think it looks cute still, but you don't get the real true effect of the color unless you're looking straight down at it. So I think with these, what I'll end up doing is sticking them probably pretty high up on the bottle, just because I don't want them to, well, actually maybe lower. I don't want them to interfere with the bar on my nail polish holder. So I'll probably attach them to the bottle like that. I just think that's going to look so cute. All right, so that's 89. We need to remember, what are we doing on 90? We're just putting some top coat on it. And then we will finish the other 4 and see what they look like. I just think this is so cute. So again, like I said, my best friend Natasha made these. Natasha and I have worked together 7, 8 years now. The funny thing about Natasha and I working together is that before Natasha worked with myself, Natasha worked with my mom, and we didn't even know it. It was one of those things, we were at work one day, just, oh, sorry. Now that, in case you're wondering, is blue, unlike the first one that I said was blue, and it was green, clearly. Anywho, we probably worked together a good 6 months before we ever realized the connection we had. One day I was standing there talking to her, and I'm trying to remember how we got in the subject. They had worked together at the same place, same time. Anyway, I think it was a couple of jobs before Natasha got the job with us. So we were just gabbing. I don't know how we got on the subject, but I must have mentioned my mother's name somehow or something. And she's like, oh, I know a Carol, blah, blah, blah. My mom's name is Carol. Excuse me. And I'm like, oh, how funny. And then I'm like, yeah, she used to work at, the place she used to work at. Natasha's like, excuse me? I'm like, yeah, she worked there for I don't know how many years. And she's like, is your mom Carol? I don't want to say my last name because I don't want it out there on the internet, but is your mom's name Carol? And I'm like, yeah. And it turns out that, oh my gosh, before Natasha and I worked together, my mother and Natasha worked together for a few years. So I think that's going to be really cute. So Natasha, like I said, she is such the crafty gal. She loves to do anything that's like craft-wise. And I'm not quite sure how she got into resins, but it was right before Christmas, I remember, because every year we always send each other the easiest thing for us to do is to send each other our Amazon Christmas lists so that we have multiple things to choose from, right? You don't want to be like, oh yeah, I want this one thing for Christmas. Oh God, ready? And I noticed on her Christmas list this year, she had all kinds of resin molds and things. And I was like, did I miss something? When did you get into the resin? I don't know what got her into it, but she's just in the last, I don't know, probably 3-4 months really gotten into it, where I'll talk to her after work sometimes and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I am getting ready to go play with resin. And I'm like, more power to you, girlfriend. I did it again. I understand completely. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. she has, I almost said so again. I think I said this in a video recently. Oh, there's a hair. Is there a hair or is it the brush? Can't tell. And if my gnarly hair, oh, it's a hair. My gnarly hair gets in frame. Apologies. I don't know if I mentioned it to you all. I last weekend got the wild hair that it was time to chop off a bunch of my hair. So we chopped off a good, I don't know, 3-4 inches off the length, off the ends. Shortened up the layers just a little bit and got rid of most of the pink. We went with like kind of a dishwatery blonde and purple money pieces in the front. Oh gosh, that is so cute. Now, is that the first coat or the second coat? I don't know, but you know what? We're going to, I think that was the first coat. I will tell her, like, if Natasha does decide to make more of these things, my suggestion to her would be to try to pour them. And mind you, I do not do any of this. I do not know what it takes. So I could be getting ready to tell her something that she's like, yeah, whatever. But less of a concave here. If you can see, this one has a little bit of a concave to it. I mean, it's kind of nice that it holds the polish, but I'm not sure about the concaveness of it, how it catches the polish on the edges. So, but again, these are going to go on my little bottles. So I think it should not be that big of a deal. How was your day today? I didn't have the greatest day, but honestly, truly, it was my own damn fault. I have no one to blame for how my day went than myself. That's all I'm going to say is I have no one to blame but myself. I know exactly why the day did not go like I had hoped it would. But, you know, it was of my own doing. It was nobody else doing anything to me. It was just me being stupid and opening my big old mouth when I should keep it closed sometimes. So it's not like it's the end of the world or anything. But yeah, I definitely open mouth, inserted foot today. I was just passionate about something that I was dealing with at work, and I just was like, are you freaking kidding me, man? So I don't know. Live and learn, they say. Live and learn. All right, so let's put a top coat on this blue one. Now, I will say, with it being concave, it is, if it's a color where you need to build it up to get the true look of the color, you can definitely do that when they're concave. So we have 2 left. Let me clean up this one spot of gel polish right there. Someone had asked me, and I can't remember if it was the last video, that they asked me about my cat placemat. It's not actually a placemat or anything like that. It is shelf liners, and I have a big, huge roll of it. And when this gets all dirty and I can't get it, excuse me, clean anymore, I throw this away, cut myself a new piece. So it works out well. Alrighty. So here is the purple one. I will say that getting the sticky off of the resin isn't as easy as getting the sticky off of glass, but all right, stay. So here's that purple one. Whoops. So the purple is 92. Our blue one is 91. I just think these are hilarious. What I love is that the fact that Natasha was sitting at home and was like, hey, and thought about this, because she's so encouraging to me about nails. I send her pictures, just literally, I will send her a text message, random text message, no words, with just a set of nails on it. And it'll be in the middle of the night sometimes. And she is just like so sweet about it. Love her to death. Her two boys, God, we were talking about her two boys yesterday. When I first met her, she had one boy, and now she has two kids. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's definitely a really, like, it's a purple, or sorry, not a purple. It's a silver, but it looks like it almost has a little bit of a purple undertone to it. So that's going to be fun. But we were talking about the fact that when I first met Natasha, her oldest, there's a hair on there, which is going to be 13, was 2. No, wait, is he 2? No, I think Daniel was 4 when we first met. But I can definitely say, another fuzzy. Her youngest, Gabe, was not even a twinkle in her and her husband Juan's eyes. I love her hubby Juan. He's such a great guy. I have to say, one of the best things about my job that I am grateful for is meeting her. She is a kindred spirit, and I love that girl from here to the moon and back again. I forgot again. I'm so sorry. Gosh. Oh, I get to talking and I'm like, dot, 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 dot. So this is R94, and it is a really pretty yellowy gold. Her job is very different than mine. I am office-based. She is like considered partial field traveler, partial office-based. So I don't get to see her as often anymore as I used to, but we talk, I would say, most days, like right after work. She'll give me a call and I'll be like, so what's the lowdown? Or she'll talk me off the ledge when I'm like wanting to be like, ah, because I'm like, I'm trying to be a better person, remember? That's so cute. I love these little swatchy things that she gave me. They're just adorable. I usually, for bottles, I will use like little glass hearts. I got some from, I don't know, Temu, something like that. That definitely. And I usually use those when I want to put them on a bottle, so I can see the color on the bottle instead of like a swatching stick. Because I do try to that's so pretty. I try to do not only the color on the bottle, if I can, and the color, and do swatching sticks, so that I've got it on something that is remotely, the length of a nail, so we have a better idea. But then I also like to have it on the bottle. Ooh, that would have been a mess up, like big time. I like to have it on the bottle too, especially because I have so many polishes. Not complaining. I love my polishes. I really do, but I have a lot. I've gotten to the point where I don't really have any more space to get any more polish. So all the polish companies just need to stop making all the cool polish, right? Thanks. Because it's not like I'm going to stop buying them, even though I don't have effing room for them. That's what I'm trying to figure out now, is how do I store all these damn polishes? because I want them to be out on display. But I think I've told you, my nail room is also my home office where I have to work 2 days a week. I go into the office for 2 days. I go into the office for 3 days. I work from home for 2 days. Sorry, my brain just went blah on me. And the job I do, I don't think I've ever told anybody about the job I do. I'm an analyst. I stare at big, huge monitors. I think I work off of 3 monitors every day. So I'm staring at computer screens every day. Lots of Excel, things like that. I work in the automotive industry, so it's all about selling cars, customer buying patterns, all that kind of stuff. I don't work for a dealership. I work for a manufacturer. And yay, those are so pretty. During COVID, it was really nice because of the fact that I can't remember if I just top coated this because I'm just busy rambling. Okay, well, you can have another coat of top coat if I have. But during COVID, they were amazing, and I think I worked from home. Pardon me. Let me get some water, please. I think I worked from home for a year and a half before we went back to the office, and never missed a dime of pay, so I was immensely grateful. It was an extremely stressful time for everybody, that's for sure. We lost a really nice gentleman at our office to COVID. He unfortunately caught it very, very quickly. As soon as the cases started showing up, he ended up catching COVID, and he had some prior medical issues, and just unfortunately, poor John just didn't, his body was not able to fight it off any longer, which was sad. He was such a sweetheart. But I'm sure lots of people lost amazing individuals. I have to say, in my personal, direct family, come on, let's just take the plastic off. That's all I want to do. It's not that hard. Thank you. I did not lose anyone. I was so effing grateful. I cannot even tell you. But I do know people who have lost individuals, and it was a very sad, sad situation. And my heart goes out to anyone who had a loved one who did not make it through the awful COVID. Definitely. Whoa, where'd that go? Oh, there it is. It's a crazy world we're living in now. That's for sure. And I am just trying to get through day by day with a little bit of my sanity intact. That's my goal. Hey, what's your goal for today? To keep my sanity intact. There you go. That's a good one. I did see something today. It was so funny. I think I shared it on my Facebook, which is funny because I was off of Facebook for, a couple of years probably, until I joined Crystal's BR Nail Talk group on Facebook. And if you're not a member, amazing group, amazing people. Crystal is such a sweetheart. She does so much for the group, and it's just, let's make sure I didn't get those mixed up. Oh, I did not. Yay. She makes sure the group is engaged and has a lot of fun things that she does. They do bingo on Sundays. I haven't done that yet, but I know that there are a lot of people who do. So they do, I think it's on Sundays, or The date might change. I think sometimes they do it on, I think they've done it on a Saturday before. So, but I think typically it's on Sundays. So they do bingo with the whole group, or, well, not the whole group, whoever wants to participate, right? And I'm like, that's really cool. And she's got like just an amazing group of people. She does, anytime she does anything where there's a giveaway, the things that she's giving away 99% of the time are things that are donated by the other members, because I'm sure I know I'm not speaking for myself only when I say we all have a lot of nail stuff. And I personally, I think I sent her, I don't even know how many tips that I sent her, but she has a lot of nail tips now to put in her goodie boxes. So I was very grateful. I think, oh, geez, did you just see what I tried to do? Might want to take off the plastic. Anyway, I think I was probably like most people when the scoops came out. I went a little cray-cray, and they were sending you like the amount of nail tips you would get in a scoop was almost offensive. They were just, oh wait, well, that's the right one. I was like, oh no, it's in the wrong order. But like I was saying, the amount of tips you would get in an order was just crazy. And a lot of them were tips that I would never use. Not that they weren't great tips. Some of them were like really short, small tips, and I don't wear anything shorter than a long. I have, again, we talked about I have man hands. I feel like my long nails make my hands look less like man hands. It is what it is. So look how cute they turned out. I love them. So this is E89. Did I say E? I meant R. Oh my goodness gracious. R90. R91. R92. That's R93. And the last one, R94. Well, I will say, I think these are adorable. They might be a little thick. That would probably be one of the things I would say to her, that if she did want to make some of these, she might want to make them just like a little thinner, would use less resin. I don't know what you have to do to pour these, so I can be saying something, oh yeah, make them super thin, like much thinner, and it could be like a pain in the ass process. I have no idea. But she gave them to me, asked me to try them out, tell her what I thought of them, and I will tell her, I think they're adorable. They're so friggin' cute. But that was my quick little video for swatching. My goodness, I did not mean to yawn just now. My sleep pattern hasn't been the greatest. I have issues with sleeping. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but I don't sleep well, and I have not been sleeping well the last few, I'll say more than few days, but I haven't been sleeping well to the point where I'm waking up at like 3:30 and 4 a.m. and I'm getting like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep a night, and it is starting to catch up with me. I will, when this happens, I get to a point where I almost just am like, all right, crash, I'm crashed out, that's it, I'm done. But I wanted to do one more little thing before we ended this video. I got this yesterday, and to say I am madly in love with it is probably putting it mildly. I just think it's so freaking cute. It looks like a bunny astronaut, doesn't it? It looks like a full-on bunny astronaut. And I had to have it. I'm going to use it as desk organization. But it was just so cute. I'm like, oh my God. So I got that. I was really excited about that. And then I got one other thing I wanted to show you before. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Before I say goodbye. I have been looking for a completely cordless nail drill, right? I have this one. It's really nice. It's the Gel Pal. It is a brushless one. It works well, goes up to 3,500 RPM. The thing I don't like about it is it only has 3 settings. So, I'm sorry, I think it goes to 3,000 RPMs. I'd have to double check. But so what you get is when you turn it on, you only get one of the 3 settings. You can't put it on like a 2. You can't put it on a 7. What you get is these 3 settings. It's really quiet. So that's the lowest setting. I'm guessing that's like 10. And then 20. And then that's the max at 30. Turn it off. You just hold the button down. It has a forward and reverse. So it's cute. I like it. And I feel like this is perfect for when I just have to clean something up really quickly. I don't need to do a lot of work, anything like that. It's just a quick one. I have that. But what I was looking for was something that I could actually adjust the speeds by increments of 1. So I found this. This is the, who makes this? I don't even know who makes it. Let's see if it'll tell us. Okay. So it looks like it's the Wieland. There we go. The Wieland cordless. It's not too heavy, but it feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's plasticky. It isn't brushless, but I'm okay with that. I love that it has the chuck so you can lock it. I know there are some other ones out there and they're really cute, but you push in the bit, and my fear is after a while, it's just not going to stay in there where it needs to. Why am I yawning? I apologize. So I ordered myself this, and I got it off of Amazon, and I will tell you, I was super excited when I got it. So it was already charged, and I know it's hard to see on the camera. It's like jumping around like crazy. But you can go up by increments of 1, all the way up to, you go backwards down to 0, and 1 more. It'll take you all the way up, and it's 3,500 RPM. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's really hard. It has a forward and reverse so let's get it going. If you want to reverse it, so to pause it, you just hit it once. It pauses it. See, it's in forward, and now we just paused it. Now, if we click it twice, it's in reverse and paused. We click it one more time, and it's unpaused. I just was like, when I tell you how much I paid for this, you are going to be like, what? It is so nice. So it came with the lovely drill, right? Really cute. Charging cord, obviously. You get this bit. So a ceramic bit. And you get all of this. So you get these 5. And then you also get the typical, or kind of got knocked around a little bit, but the typical, there we go. The typical sets of bits you get with some sanding bands, right? But then you also get a big old bag of sanding bands. So when I tell you how much this cost, I can honestly tell you this was a fucking fabulous deal. I got this on sale for $16. 16 bucks for this. And the quality of it, like I said, I was like, 16 bucks, I don't know about that. It is so nice. I am so impressed by it. I'm so impressed by it that I decided that I would get another one, and it's going to go in my giveaway. So when I hit my 150 subscribers and do a giveaway, this is going to be one of the things in that giveaway. I was so excited. I had to get two, one for me, one for you. So if you are interested in possibly having a chance to win this lovely nail drill, all you have to do is be a subscriber. Be a subscriber. Make sure you let me know you've subscribed your account. I need you to have it to be public so that I can verify you are a subscriber. But I would love to be able to give this away in the near future. Like I said, I'm sitting at 131 subscribers now, and my goal is to have a giveaway at 150. So we're not far away. And I just thought that after I saw this, I saw how nice it was for the price. I was like, that's kind of a no-brainer. And everything you get with it, I'm like, come on, that's pretty darn good. I feel like that is an absolute worth your money buy. So I have one. I will be using it this weekend. I'll let you know how I like it when I go to take this set of nails off. Now that I use the Jello peel off base coat, I can get them off in 10 minutes, but I will prep my nails and everything like that. The set I was thinking about doing, I may need to use the drill on it. But yeah, so this one's mine, and this one could have your name on it. All you have to do is be a subscriber. With that, I just wanted to let you know, thank you. A couple of weeks ago, I was sitting around, I don't know, 94 subscribers, right? And I'd been stuck at 94 subscribers for a little while. And I reached out to my nail family and I asked them if they could possibly please share my videos, because I would love to break 100. It would have been, yay, I want to break 100. It's really cool. 3 digits, everything. And three very sweet ladies more than 3, a few very sweet ladies shared my videos, shared my channel, and was just so supportive. And I now am sitting at 131 subscribers. So thank you for everyone who has subscribed. I am so grateful. And I just want to say that I'm at a loss for words, and that's kind of for me. Lord have mercy. Anyone who really knows me, they'd be like, ooh, that's a little cray-cray. I just am, like I said, I never thought one person would watch my videos, let alone 131 of you all wanting to watch my videos. It blows me away. So thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing night if you watch this in the evening, whatever time of the day. I hope it is amazing for you. And I just want to wish you all peace, love, and joy. And remember, try to make it a wonderful day, right? No matter what you do, try to go out there with that the attitude that you're going to bring love and kindness to this world. Right now, I feel like we really need it more than ever. With that, have a freaking amazing night, and I love you all. Bye.